Nintendo had a pretty decent showing at E3 this year, and despite what some people seem to think, no, I am not upset about it. This tweet was a joke. Well, this aged poorly. It was a joke! I didn't really think Nintendo was gonna re-release Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival for the Switch, okay? But anyway, I think the thing I was most excited for personally was Mario Party Superstars. But unfortunately, that won't be out for a while, so in order to quench my current Mario Party thirst, I figured we could go over a few of my best and worst Mario Party games. And I may have a couple controversial picks, so be prepared for that. I'm gonna jump back and forth between the best and the worst because I think that's the most fun way to do it, and I'm actually gonna start with the best and end with the worst because I live for the pain. And let's be real, I feel like there's more bad Mario Party games than good ones at this point, so it's only fair. But before we start, I'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video, Buyee. The past couple years, I've been obsessed with buying things from Japan, things like candy and snacks, toys, a bunch of Nintendo stuff. But since I live in the US, I can't buy things directly from Japanese websites, and if I'm buying from something like eBay, from a reseller, they usually jack up the price by quite a bit. With Buyee, you can buy anything you want from Japan on the internet. You might not be able to buy directly off Japanese Amazon, Yahoo Japan Auction, or Rakuten Japan, and many other different websites, but Buyee can. Buyee will buy the products for you, it goes to their warehouses, and then they ship it straight to you. Using Buyee, I bought some Japanese exclusive Animal Crossing manga, as well as the New Horizons manga before it ever released in the US. And I also got some Mario Party games in box from Japan. I love the old Japanese box art in these games so much. If you use my link in the description below, you'll get 2,000 yen, $20, off of your first purchase with Buyee. So make sure to take advantage of that special offer and go have some fun shopping on Japanese websites. And again, thank you so much to Buyee for sponsoring. All right, let's go! Up first, I have a game that you might not be expecting. DS. The first handheld entry to the Mario Party series was Mario Party Advance for the GBA. While there are things to like about it, the classic pixel art style being one of them. Oh, and also Toad gets crushed to death. You know, if you're into that kind of thing. The lack of easily accessible GBA multiplayer led it to being a single-player game that didn't follow the traditional Mario Party formula. With DS, not only was it nice to be able to play a normal Mario Party game wirelessly with your friends, and with only one cartridge, I might add, it also has one of my favorite themes in the entire series: small! Yes, Mario and crew have been shrunketh by who else other than Bowser, and they have to make it all the way to his castle to defeat him and regain their proper stature. And they do that by playing Mario Party somehow. Don't question it or you go into the teeth jar. Not only do the boards play into the tiny theme, a lot of the minigames do also. There's a minigame where you have to avoid being sucked up into a vacuum cleaner to your death, a minigame where you have to dig as fast as possible or be eaten by a mole, and instead of shooting a soccer ball into a goal, how pedestrian, you dodge giant soccer balls being kicked at you.
Ronaldinho success! Oh my god!
To be honest, I could have put a couple other games in this spot also, but this version is super underrated, and I feel like I've got to show it some love because not a lot of people do. And besides, we gotta get at least one handheld Mario Party on the good list because, just trust me, there's not gonna be another one. There are absolutely no other good handheld Mario Party games. And I know what some of you may be thinking, what about Super Mario Party? That's kind of a handheld game. Okay, this is probably not a fair pick, but I'm doing it anyway because this is my list. At number 5 worst, I have Super Mario Party for the Switch. This may come as a bit of a surprise since when it first came out, I did a fairly positive video on it and even did some Let's Plays where I said, "God, this game is a good Mario Party game." It's actually a good Mario Party game. But the more I play, the more I feel like I was just blinded by the fact that they kinda, sorta moved back to the original Mario Party formula, but there's a few subtle changes changes to the game that really screw it up. And one of the biggest problems is the economy. Some people might say that the economy is a meme. Well, it definitely is a meme in Super Mario Party. For starters, they lowered the amount of coins a star costs from 20 to 10. This might not seem like a big deal at first, but play a few games and you'll realize just how easy it is to get coins in this game, and if you have tons of coins and the star costs so few coins, basically all the game is a race to get to the star fastest, which is made even less fun since the die rolls are 1 through 6 instead of 1 through 10, so you're just gonna be slowly crawling to the star with ridiculously low rolls over and over.
Too bad.
The mini games are actually pretty solid for the most part, but too bad. They don't matter at all. You're never really in need of coins, so the only consistently fun thing about the game is completely pointless, at least in the main board mode. And what's the point of even trying to get to the star anyway when you can just use the most overpowered item ever, the golden pipe, that takes you straight there? There's always been these types of items, but they usually cost 20 coins, sometimes even 30 coins, not 10. Them being so cheap with the stars being so cheap makes actually playing the game the normal way not only pointless, but actually inferior. You might as well just park yourself in the corner of the map where the item shop is and go in a loop and get as many golden pipes as possible. And to reiterate, the 1 through 6 dice rolls really do slow down the game a bit. It's a total drag. Just get used to rolling a lot of 1s, that's all I'm saying. Ah! Oh! How many 1s am I gonna get?
Another one?
Boom! Come on! I'm taking screen caps on accident. Gotta get a screen cap of all those 1s. Ah!
Congratulations.
One day, Mario and crew were just sort of aimlessly wandering around when all of a sudden, Toad and his gang of party-obsessed freaks suck everyone's soul into the party cube, where they'll be pitted against each other in a game of Mario Party. The winner gets their soul returned to their body, and the losers are stuck in the party cube for all eternity! Or, something like that. At the 4th best, I have, fittingly, Mario Party 4.
Good choice.
Why, thank you, Luigi. I don't think anything particular stands out about Mario Party 4. I mean, even its theme is party. It's a freaking party-themed party game. But if you're looking for a solid baseline entry to Mario Party, you could really do a lot worse than 4. The boards in this entry are a little bit forgettable, but it does bring a lot of other stuff to the table. Specifically, the mini-games. Some of the best mini-games in the whole series are from this version. There's Stamp Out, the soccer and basketball ones, even the puzzle one ends up being a lot of fun more often than not. And of course, the best mini-game of all time, Dungeon Duo! Just kidding. I mean, it's okay, but that's probably like the most overrated Mario Party minigame out of all of them. I'm just being real with you guys. Why are you booing me? I'm right. This is a bad time to remind everyone to like the video. The real one of the best minigames ever, Book Squirm. They can play that happy music all they want, but this is not happy. It's a horror game. No, 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 no! Oh, I'm scared! I'm scared! Oh, how did that get? Ah! Ah! Oh, please, 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 please! Alright, if I haven't made everybody mad already, then this one's definitely gonna do it. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Mario Party 8! I'm sorry, but if you like this game, then you're a loser. Loser. From what I can tell, feelings on this one are super mixed. There's people who hate it. The worst game ever, completely based on luck. And oh, skill whatsoever buy this game, garbage game, never buy it. Holy give me a refund on this garbage crap. And people that love it. The haters. Great mini games, great boards, great structure and presentation. It's literally all great. Critics suck like usual. F the haters, man. It's a great game. And while I wouldn't go as far as to say it's the worst game ever, but I would say that a lot of the praise for this game is, highly exaggerated. I have had so many people tell me that this is not only a good Mario Party game, but it's the best Mario Party game? Well,
Counterpoint.
Sugar Rush feels like more of a stupid Cooking Mama ripoff than an actual Mario Party minigame. Picture Perfect, or as I like to call it, first puzzle shooter, not fun. That's the title. Crank the rank. Do I really need to say anything about this one? Mario Matrix! You just point the Wiimote at the screen and click on an what kind of shape is this actually? Hexagon! If this game didn't suck enough already, it's also making me learn stuff. Rudder Madness, the most exciting minigame ever created. Just look at them go! Twist the clock into the right position. Wow, that's a great idea for a minigame, isn't it? Flip the freaking chimp.
Do you want me to keep going? I could keep going if you want me to.
Yes, Mario Party is more than minigames, but 8 really does have some of the worst in the entire series, if not the worst. And despite what a lot of people say, I don't think it's because they use a lot of motion controls. It's because the way they use the motion controls suck. Plural.
I don't dislike motion controls at all. In fact, WarioWare Smooth Moves had motion control minigames, and they're great. If the minigames in Mario Party 8 were even half as creative and fun as they are in Smooth Moves, then I think it would be a pretty good game, honestly.
It really didn't feel like this game was even developed for the Wii. It feels like a GameCube game that switched to a Wii game last minute. I mean, how else do you end up with so many minigames that are just point the Wiimote at the screen and click on something? Heck, even the aspect ratio is 4:3, except for the title screen for some reason. This was definitely supposed to be a GameCube game. I don't even know that for a fact, but I am going to state it as a fact.
But it has that one mini game where Mario's giving the Wiimote a job, so that's something, right?
At the number 3 best I have, Mario Party 2.
What, you think I was gonna put Mario Party 2 at number 1 just because I'm a total boomer that grew up playing the N64? No! Ow! This is no bias list! I'm a professional, and I don't let my personal feelings get in the way, alright?
If this was a few years ago, I would have put this at number 1, but I've recently had a change of heart. A very slight change of heart. Because this is still one of the best ones, easily.
Now, I may be doing this list completely objectively, with absolutely no nostalgia whatsoever. But if you'll excuse me, I'd like to gush about my nostalgia for Mario Party 2 for about 45 minutes.
This game just has so much charm. What's with these boring basic boards? What about blood? I mean, ketchup, actually. And the freaking costumes. I love that they wear a different costume for each board, and then they fight Bowser at the end. It's just ridiculous and stupid, but I love it. No need to come up with some elaborate setup or anything. Just slap Mario's head onto something, and that's a minigame. And the minigames may have been simple, but they were definitely fun and memorable. Shell Shocked. Slap everyone's head on a tank and blow each other up. Bombs away. Run around on a tiny island and try not to get exploded. Bowser's Big Blast! Don't press the wrong button or you get blasted! Seriously though, there's a lot of bombs at this party. And in place of the joystick spinning from Mario Party 1 that put blisters on kids' hands and an $80 million blister on Nintendo's bank account via a lawsuit, there's button pressing minigames. Some people don't like these, but I usually have fun with them.
Even though I could never win them as a kid because my older brother was some kind of button mashing god. This was me pressing the button as fast as I could, and this was him pressing the button as fast as he could. It didn't even sound like a button being pressed over and over. It was like one long continuous noise.
I was a pretty chill kid, but I broke at least 2 controllers by throwing them against the wall in rage after losing a duel minigame in Mysteryland or something. But it's not just the minigames, all the boards are classics too. From Western Land to Spaceland, or my personal favorite, Rules Land. That one doesn't get a lot of love online, but it was a real banger.
Hey, you remember that time Mario was in a car? No, not that one. No. That one. That was pretty good, right?
Mario Party had been going on for a while now, so with 9 they decided to try and change it up. Instead of coins, you collect mini stars by winning mini games and defeating Bowser's minions. Sometimes completely random will make you lose your mini stars, but there's nothing you can do to stop it, so don't bother planning or trying at
Oh!
You could argue that Mario Party has always been random, and that's not entirely untrue. There's always been random things that happen. But in the traditional games, how do you win? You get coins and spend the coins on stars, assuming that you can get to the star space before everyone else. And there's always different branches and paths you can take to try to accomplish this, and you can get lucky or screwed over in the process, both by chance and by the other players.
And how do you win in Mario Party 9? I don't know, roll like a 3? Congratulations, you got the
Mini stars!
Or maybe you didn't. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I'm also including 10 on this segment. I feel like 10 has slightly better mini games than 9, but other than that, they're really similar and I didn't want to be redundant. But I guess if I'm gonna be honest with myself, I just didn't feel like playing both of them.
Recently, I've been hearing a lot of people say that Mario Party 6 is the best Mario Party game. This is not an opinion that I used to hear a lot, but it's popping up lately. While I did play a little bit of it back in the day, I wasn't as familiar with it, so I decided to go back and give it a little bit more of a chance for this video, and I agree. Well, I mean, I don't specifically agree, because I'm not putting it at number 1, but I agree that it's good. Also, this just fell. Mario Party 6 is good.
In Mario Party 6, the sun and the moon didn't like each other very much, so Mario had a great idea. We'll have a party. That'll fix it.
It's a party.
Then Luigi did this for a little bit, but Toad was super depressed. And I'm not really sure how that's supposed to solve anything. I said I'm not really sure what's whatever, just forget it. So every level changes from night to day, which switches up what can happen on the board. It's probably my favorite theme, honestly, maybe rivaled by the DS being all tiny and stuff, which we covered earlier. Even the main menu is separated by day and night. The sun really likes it when you use your microphone, and the moon really likes it when you options. The boards are probably what I like most about this version, again, mainly the day to night cycle. It had been done before on Mario Party 2's Horrorland, but this was the first time where it was the theme for the entire game. But it's not just the boards, the minigames are also good. I really like Snow Brawl, even though I suck at it apparently.
Miss.
If you play this game, though, I highly recommend that you play with friends, if at all possible, because the AI in this game is brutal.
On just the regular hard mode, super early in the game, Peach dueled me for all of my coins and won. And now I'm tiny with 0 stars and 0 coins. And towards the end of the same game, Toad dueled me for a star, even though I was in 3rd place. And it was a luck-based minigame, and he won.
Hold on. Hello?
Also, it sucks that you can't play as DK, but I do love his inclusion in the game. Not only does he hand out stars, he also has his own space. Whoa, it's Donkey Kong! What's that crazy ape gonna do this time? This. He'll do that.
It's actually a miracle that this game isn't the #1 worst. Even I'm surprised. Mario Party, the top 100.
I was so excited for this game when it was announced. I always wanted a Mario Party All-Stars type game with all the best mini-games, all the best boards, and I really thought this was gonna be it. I was so excited about it that I decided to do an entire Mario month on my channel instead of Zelda month so I could talk about it, but it ended up sucking so much that I didn't even bother. If I had done a video about it though, it would have just been a 5-second clip of this. The glaring issue with Top 100 is the lack of boards to play on. There's only one, and it doesn't even play like the versions everyone likes. Everyone moves at the same time in whatever direction they want. And instead of playing a mini-game every turn, every now and then you get a tight squeeze bonus. Cool! In order to play a mini-game on the Top 100 mini-games game, you have to hit a mini-game balloon. A freaking mini-game balloon! Top 100 mini-games but you don't even play a minigame. You just roll dice.
All this game is good for is the main mode, which is literally just a compilation of minigames. That's it. And as much as I love Mario Party minigames and have a lot of opinions about them, I mean, just check out some of my other top 10 list videos, you absolutely have to have a board game mode to bring it all together, otherwise, what's the point of playing them?
I mean, I love the minigame Ace is High. It's my favorite one, in fact. But I wouldn't sit around with my friends and play it for 2 hours straight. And that one's not even in the game anyway. Instead, they've got Crank the Rank. Yeah, everybody was really dying for that one to come back. These are supposed to be the best games. That game where all you do is count? Top 100. Pick the highest card out of a deck at random? Top 100. That racing game that only lasts 5 seconds? Top 100! Piranha Pursuit? I mean, I put it on my top worst minigames, but, top 100!
What Mario Party fans wanted out of a compilation game like this was so simple, but this doesn't even come close. All I'm gonna do is give a plea. Please make Mario Party Superstars good. Please! I just want a good one, please!
Mario Party 3!
What? Did you really think I wasn't gonna put an N64 Mario Party game at number 1? I'm a total boomer that grew up playing the N64! Give me a freaking break! My lip still hurts from when I ripped it off the first time.
This isn't a Mario Party where you're playing to win. This is a Mario Party where you're begging not to die! Mario Party 3 is almost exactly like 2, but there's a few small differences that I think end up benefiting the game in a pretty big way. For example, the minigame selection is a little bit better, I think.
I mean, who could forget the absolute classic Mario Party IQ?
How many years has your father been gone getting the milk from the store? Oh, I know!
Yes!
I miss you, Dad! Okay, but for real. Mario Party, Puzzle Party, Eats a Pizza, Chip Shot Challenge, Rocket Raceway, and again, my favorite, Ace is High. I have to talk about how great this one is because nobody else ever does it. Move over, Star Fox. The next hit Nintendo game is here. Luigi's head on an F-16. But the best change was with the item system. Not only are there more items in general, but they're also more balanced, and even better, you can now hold 3 instead of just 1. Everyone who's played Mario Party 2 knows the pain of getting stuck with a frickin' skeleton key and having no way of getting rid of it. Luigi may be excited, but all I feel is pain.
The number 1 worst Mario Party game is Mario Party Island Tour!
Our heroes get an invitation to a party and then they get sucked up into the air in some bubbles to Party Island. Yes, that's actually what it's called. On Party Island, pretty much all you do is stand around or play Mario Party Island Tour. To be honest, I think I prefer option A. With Mario Party Island Tour, they took all the stuff people loved from the series, complex boards, strategizing, competitive gameplay, and we're like, none of that matters. You know what people really like? Lines. Every map is a straight line.
Oh.
Press A over and over and hope you get to the end faster than everyone else. It's awesome! You still play mini games, and to be fair, they're not that bad for the most part, but when you win, you get items instead of coins. If you get first through third, you get an item and you use it. Even if you have a reason to not want to use it, which would rarely happen since it's just a straight race to the end, you have to. The whole thing is just so boring. Every now and then something on the map will happen, but guess what?
It all comes down to luck.
It all comes down to luck. Again, having some luck in Mario Party is not a bad thing. I'd argue it's a good thing even. But Island Tour feels like the entire freaking game is luck. I would seriously, and I can't believe I'm saying this, rather play Top 100 than Island Tour. Sure, it's a stupid, pointless minigame compilation, but at least you don't have to waste 2 to 4 minutes of your life with boring dice rolls with completely random events in between them. Every board is different, but somehow exactly the same all at once. They're just straight lines separated into different segments where they're like, oh, hope you don't get screwed over in this area, cause that'll set you back. Oh, hope you don't get screwed over in this area, cause that'll set you back. Ho, hope you don't get screwed over in this area, cause that will set you back.
You wouldn't want to be, Sit back now, would you? What a party. I was definitely not gonna put this at number 1, but I guess I just never realized how bad this game is because I never bothered to play it for more than 5 to 10 minutes before making this.
But hey, at least it's the only Mario Party game where you can, blow Mario.
Bye-bye!
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe for more, and maybe check out another Mario Party video that I did. Or you can check out a video on my other channel, Peebs. I play a lot of Mario Party on that channel, and probably will be playing Superstars over there quite a bit as well. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye!